That's so cool.
Swimming, a great way to cool down from the summer heat. However, there are places where most rational people would avoid. Join me, Daniel Wilson, as I ask the adventurous question: would you swim here?
Hey guys, we're here at a random place somewhere in Pennsylvania in a wetland, one of my favorite habitats. If you know me, I love wetlands. We came here originally to try to swim. I don't know if we're going to be able to, because I don't know if you can see behind me, but the water here is like 3 inches deep now because it's just evaporated. It hasn't really rained a whole lot this year, and it's just sludge. So, I mean, hopefully I'll find a spot where I can dip in and be like, maybe find a snapping turtle. That would be clutch. But other than that, let's see what we can find. I'm gonna show you my favorite habitat, a wetland.
Wetland habitats hold a very special place in my heart. Growing up, we always went fishing at places like these, but I'll be totally honest with you, I didn't really spend much time fishing. I'd get distracted by all the cool creatures, from snakes and turtles to frogs and salamanders, or even the cool little insects that people just look right past. I've always loved places like these for their incredible biodiversity. So on that note, get out of my swamp, donkey! Or maybe get in it, I don't know.
Holy cow, he's massive. Those guys are big old green darner dragonflies, and the reason they're so slow is the temperature has dropped. So you can kind of just go up to them sometimes and just pick them up.
Dragonflies are just so cool. The green darner right here is so perfectly camouflaged. I mean, it's obvious why people just walk right past them, because sometimes you just don't see them. But they definitely see you because they have 30,000 simple eyes that can see in 360 degrees and even see UV light. They're also extremely acrobatic in the air. They can fly all around, backwards, forwards, do whatever they want. They're the acrobats of the aerial animal kingdom.
How cool is that? Let's see what else we can find. That one. They get stuck in these little grates. And it's a bullfrog. Ooh, he's emaciated. Wow, it's a male. But man, is he fucking skinny. Look at that. Oh, that's sad. Look at that. Like, normally you can see this in them, but that is a super pronounced. And he's stuck in these little grates down here. And basically, you take that off. If you're wondering, this is to help with my allergies. Not sure why, but if you know, throw it in the comments below. I think it just basically helps filter stuff out. But anyways, and you can tell he's just not been eating well. Look how skinny he is, even his legs. And I'm calling it a him because the eyes here, right here, are smaller than the tympanic membrane, which is their ear. And usually if this here is larger than their eye, it's a male. If it's the same size, it's typically a female. But he's barely fighting. That's sad. We need to get him out. Good thing we saved when we did. I don't know if he would have lasted much longer. Let's go ahead and maybe let him go over there, and hopefully we can see something else. But look at that poor guy. I'm sorry, buddy. Don't jump back in there. Hopefully he doesn't turn into a prince. That'd be a little awkward. Go that way, buddy. Go this way. Hold on. A little bit more water over here. A little bit more water over here. Oh! That's good. Give him a quick. There we go. All right, there was a much larger one. I mean, like this big in there. That was probably taking all the food they got in there, but let's see what else we can find. Oh. Big old frog. I'm gonna go ahead and go down in there and try to get in that pipe system. You can see this, there's like a pipe that comes down off of this little overflow here that goes into this little area over here where the frogs get caught in. And I think I can get in it. It's like this wide. I'm gonna try and get in here. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, this water's gross. Ew. I read it. Let's see if I can get. I see him. See him? He's right here. Got him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh. And that's why they're called little babies cats, to be honest. Because they can meow as a defense like a cat. She's big. So this is a female. Way I can tell is if you look at the tympanic membrane right here, it's about the same size as the eye. If you remember the other one, the male, his eye was, significantly smaller than this thing right here. I know there were even more in here. Like for a fact that I saw like 5 or 6 in here. But I really want to save these guys and get them out of here. This one, she's plump. She's big. Okay. So the way that they basically do that is they suck in a bunch of air, like kind of see she's doing right now. And then when they feel distressed, they go, meow. That's wild. Let's go ahead and try and get you out of here. I wanted to see if there was anything else in here. Because the thing is that theoretically they should be able to get out through the back pipe here, but there's no guarantee that's going to happen. So I'm just going to see what else is in. Ew. Oh, gross. This water's nasty. She's gorgeous, though. Let me just go ahead and get her out of here. Just chuck out of this tunnel. Mother Earth is birthing me. Oh, gosh. There you go, buddy. Get back here. Got her again. We're going to get her out of this entire area. I'm going to let it over where the male that we just caught was. That's a pretty good size. Not massive bullfrog. Again, you're probably wondering yourself, if you know anything about frogs, what is the difference between a bullfrog and a green frog? Like, how do you tell the difference? They're both green. It's a good question. The best way is, I promise I'll let you go in a minute. I'm sorry. We'll let it go in a second here. The green frogs have a little, see how there's like a line right here? It goes down the side of the bullfrog. With green frogs, that line, instead of doing this, goes back to this little bone right here, and it'll fade out. We call that dorsolateral ridge. And that's more or less the easiest way to tell the difference between the two. I'm gonna meet you right over there, and we'll go ahead and release her. All right, buddy, we're gonna go ahead and let her go. Be fruitful and multiply. All right. This is exactly where we let your boyfriend loose. Woo! That was a yuck. That was a really cool find. I wonder what else we'll see. Check this out, guys. We just caught this in this little bitty hole here. I believe this is a warmouth. They're a type of panfish, and they're kind of iconic for these large, big old mouths. And they almost have like a reddish eye. They look like a regular panfish, but I think they're just really pretty. We're gonna put them back real quick here, but look at that guy up close. Check that beauty out. Oh, the pattern on the side. I don't know if you guys can see that, but absolutely stunning. Panfish have these annoying little spines that they use to protect themselves, so if you capture them, you have to be really careful how you grab them exactly. But we're gonna go ahead and put it back, let them swim off. There he goes. Let's see what else we can find. Woo, guys, check this out. We caught a crappie. Hold on, let's take this off. Check this crappie. I call them crappies because I think it's more fun to say. Look at that beautiful fish. I can't believe it was in this tiny little area right here. Look at the coloration on him. Or her, I don't actually know for sure. Iconically, wow. And I was like, oh, I got a big one. And you know, if you fished with panfish, for panfish, or caught a panfish, which most people probably have, they put up quite a fight. They're kind of fun to catch. I'm not going to keep them, obviously. I'm going to put them back. I'm just seeing what's actually in there. Because, like, this is just such a tiny little area. I don't know that I've seen a crappie in here many times before. That's so cool. Look at it glistening in the sun. I'm going to get ready to put them back. Wow, look at that up close.
I love wetland habitats because you never know what you're going to find. And places like these are so critical to the ecosystem. They filter and clean water, provide habitat, and house an incredible amount of biodiversity. That's why I love places like these, and why wetland habitats are my personal favorite. You never know what you're gonna find. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to swim at this spot, but next time I will. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you like this video, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe for more amazing adventures to come. I'm Daniel Wilson, and as always, keep it real, keep it wild. And I'll see you in my next adventure here on Real Wild Adventure.